How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast, back with some more of Let's Watch content for you guys. We'll be talking about Tengen Toppa, the final episode, episode 27. All the lights in the sky are stars. This is probably one of the coolest episodes, actually craziest when it comes to scope and just the magnitude of what we're seeing. So, in the nick of time, Simone comes to Nia's aid, and through the power of him and his friends, they push past Gureen Lagann, they push past Arc Gureen, past Super Galaxy Gureen Lagann, and form Tengen Toppa Gureen Lagann, which is freaking huge. It's bigger than any galaxy that has been ever formed in this particular universe, or multi-universe, however you want to put it. And that is the battlefield for this final episode, this final conflict. And the spiral, or the anti-spirals, end up creating a form similar to Tengen Toppa Gureen Lagann, and they both battle it out. During the battle, they find out what the anti-spirals are, that apparently they were once a spiral race, but after learning about the spiral nemesis, they froze their own evolution and was basically pinning down other spiral races and annihilating anyone who would be a threat, or at the very least try to make the inevitable spiral nemesis. And at first it seems like everything is going really wrong for our characters. In fact, at some point in between the battle, a portal opens up to Earth, and the anti-spirals almost try to destroy Earth, but they're able to stop them. And I will say, the last bit of this fight, they use the opening song, which is Sorrio Days. I believe I'm probably screwed that up, but all in all, the full version of that song for this, and oh my gosh, is it glorious. Lord Genome ends up sacrificing himself when the anti-spirals use an attack called Infinity Big Bang Storm, which is supposed to completely annihilate Tengen Toppa Gureen Lagann. But with Lord Genome's sacrifice, they're able to absorb the energy from the attack and use it to power Tengen Toppa Gureen Lagann, and basically be more than, equal match to the power of the anti-spirals. And with their final efforts, with the power of Tengen Toppa Gureen Lagann, Super Galaxy Gureen Lagann, Arc Gureen Lagann, and finally Lagann, trying to get as close to the anti-spirals as possible, they finally prevail and destroy the anti-spirals and their tyranny over the spiral races. Everything seems like it's going to be a happy ending. Well, at least for the most part. Now, I will say that the first time I watched this, I was not particularly happy with this ending, or at least this turn of events, but you know what? It makes sense. Before we get the final credits, Simone and Nia have their wedding, but it is short-lived, their marriage anyway, as I guess Nia's last bit of strength fails her, and because of her being a creation of the anti-spirals, she disappears. She's gone. And everybody is a little bit confused, as well as saddened by the departure of one of their friends. But Simone kind of says it best in this show, is like, even though he could, with the power of the spiral, the people who are dead should stay dead, and that they should live and learn from the people before them. And in with that speech, gives Gimme the core drill and Rossiu, the okay to become the new leader, as Simone goes off to the distance to live and basically just be done with his fight. Now, the last bit of the episode after the credits is actually really cool. I think it's like 30 years since the end of the anti-spiral tyranny. And one of my predictions that I had of Father Magi being Rossiu's father kind of came true, considering I'm assuming in Rossiu's 30s or 40s, maybe 50s, he looks like Father Magi. So that is crazy. But basically, yeah, they are setting up, like, for the last bit, we get some understanding of apparently the spiral races are coming together to try to find a way to stop the spiral nemesis, or prevent it from happening. The kids that were under the care of Yoko are now adults. One of them in particular are now going to be going forward into space with Gimme and Dari and the new generation of gunmen or Gureen Lagann pilots, and everyone is moving forward with their lives and trying to move forward for a better future. We see a quick glimpse of not just Kamina's, but the rest of Dai Gureen's graves, as well as a small spot for Nia. And we see, for the last bit, Simone's, or old Simone, in an interaction with him with this kid who's trying to use a drill, kind of gives him advice. And I will say that the last bit with him, seeing him the way he is so freaking cool. And the last dialogue in of itself, I don't want to spoil the last dialogue, but it's such a great show. Like, the last bit is just great. It's phenomenal. I love it. I absolutely love it. This show in of itself has been a great experience, and I enjoyed every second of it. It just sucks that now it's over. But we do have 2 movies based off the show that we can talk about. Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by to check out this video. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, as well as follow us on social media. Links are in the description. Check out gaming content from MJ, Aden, and Magi, as well as our daily content on the YouTube channel. Follow us on our podcast, which is 6 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. From everybody of Novakast, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.